All right, there you go. Now there's a mic. All right, so what's up, everybody? I'm trying to figure out this Wi-Fi situation right here. Um, so here we have a nice Corvette hood liner, a brand new one. It's for a C5 Corvette. I do have some pictures here. We have this rose, which you can barely see, but it's a rose. We're going to be putting that somewhere over here on this side. And then we have this pirate ship that's also kind of like surrounded by roses. These aren't the best prints, I know, but whatever. This is what we got to work with. We're going to put this guy somewhere over here. We're going to add some of this cloudy fire rose stuff kind of coming off the logo. We're going to color in the logo. And we're going to try to use some purples and stuff to get this off of it. So, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out this stupid Wi-Fi because the internet is working. And it's obviously working because we're live. But the Wi-Fi signal on the router is like not working. So I have a Ethernet cord running right now that's working. But no Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is no go, so we're wondering why that is. It's fine. So this is on our new mobile Wi-Fi setup. I'm not sure why the Wi-Fi is not Wi-Fi-ing, but we have internet, which is strange. What's up, Olin White? How's it going? Anyway, we're going to get started on this. I'll figure that out later. Hopefully it just starts working again. I don't know why it's not working. So I'm just going to start by laying down some white. We're going to kind of map that ship in here. I'm going to start coloring this in, and I'll kind of map out some stuff. We'll lay on some color, and we'll kind of go from here. So yeah, this is our mobile Wi-Fi setup we're trying to get so that we can go live while we're on the go. So we have internet for one when we're on the go, but also we can go live. Just bring you guys along in one second. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Hopefully this mic's alright. Yeah, anyway, we wanted to see if the Wi-Fi would hold up. That's why I'm streaming. And we gotta give it a test, so. And the internet is holding up. The Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is now. cannons in there. All right. So we got the ship kind of mapped in there. Kinda. Just gotta make sure it's working. What's going on with the chat? What happens if I hit refresh? Okay. What's up, Cherish? How's it going? Alrighty. I don't know if that just came in or if that was. So we have that ship mapped out right there. We're going to put a little rose in down here. I'm going to put like a faint rose right here, and we'll put some flames kind of coming off, just like I've done here. And then we'll do the big, big rose. Fading off rose action. We're going to put purple over all of this. Don't get too used to the pot. So anyway, how's everybody been? What's everybody been up to? I hope my chat's working. It seems like it's broken on one thing, but it's working on the other. It's bugging me that the internet is working, but the Wi-Fi for the internet is not working. It's like, what the hell? What's up with this, man? Is that subscribers only mode? Yeah. Yeah, we've had a lot of issues with bots and stuff. And the only way we seem to get rid of them is if we just turn on subs only mode. You know, all you have to do is subscribe. There's no more members on my channel, so there's not a members only mode. It's just subscribing. Which bots don't seem to know how to figure out how to do. Which saves us a whole bunch of random messages in the chat. Oh, of course. I just wanted to put that paper right there. Yeah. Pretty much. And it keeps a bunch of the random people that just show up and like watch 10 seconds of me doing something, go, oh no, it's not, I'm supposed to do it. You know, and it's just like, oh, okay. Okay, professional man on the internet. But really, the bots are way more annoying. We had Russian bots that were coming into the chat and just posting a bunch of like spam links, and then we had gambling links and porn links, or they were just constantly just posting stuff. When did you start this project? How long have we been live? I don't know. 23 minutes ago. Something like that. That's fast. Oh, I guess. I mean, we haven't done much of anything yet. We just got white. We haven't even got to the cool shit yet, man. We'll see how fast it is when I'm done, right? Don't count my beans just yet, because we just getting started. We don't know how long this shit gonna take. Much as I appreciate the compliment. Like, hold on. I'm really entertained. Well, guess what? Me too, man. I'm entertained as well. Yeah, we have this project today. I have a fender, a motorcycle fender, like a fatty one. I'll probably go live with tomorrow. And then, assuming it all goes good both days, then we'll come back on Saturday and we'll do our first live stream from Denver, Colorado at the Mile High Flea Market. We'll be going live. We'll be doing it live, coming at you from the Mile High Flea Market out in 88th Avenue in Henderson, Colorado. And yeah, hopefully it all stays together and we'll be able to go live. And hopefully this weekend the weather is not looking too hot, but hopefully it becomes a weekly thing. We can go live. You guys can catch me out there painting. So it's pretty good rose, but I feel. I mean, it's holding up together right now. It just, for some reason, the Wi-Fi is like not turned on. but we're streaming. It's been steady. We haven't dropped any frames whatsoever. Fucking knock on wood. That shit will break in a minute. Watch. And yeah, hopefully it holds up and it all looks good. I have a lot of these up here. Bring you guys along. All right. So we got Mr. Rose coming in. Now the guy said he didn't mind a little bit of wash with some other color. He said he'd leave it up to my creative judgment, but he said he did want it to be mostly purple, the color of the car. So, and it's like a metallic purple C5. So it's a really nice car. And so I think the whole idea we're going here is this, like you're sitting on the shore next to a rose bush, and you're seeing the ship come in, and the roses are kind of in your face, and then we got some creative cloud flame for effect. So that's what I would describe this. So then we want to put one little rose, let it peel. Rose up there, this big main rose. throw one rose here, one rose there. Do a little bit of smoke. We can start doing some colors. Oh wait, before we start it, I have to fill this in too before we start adding colors. Jesus, man. Looking badass. All right, thanks. Thanks, Rob. All right, now let's start laying this purple. I'm pretty much just going to cover most of it. I'm going to do this a few times. Lay some white. And something seems a little purple. Lay some more white. Purple. Well, I gotta go get some purple paint. Be right back. Alrighty. second to dry. Let's see. It's a little bit better. That's not in my way. That's good. Gee. I guess going live is at 4 o'clock. It's not so good.
It looks really cool on the TV.
Does it?
Yeah. It's so huge on the TV. You have to put red on it or no?
Red?
No, purple?
Yeah, all purple.
Okay.
His car is purple. He has this super rare, like, I forget what it's called, like grape something. And it's like dark purple, but when the sun hits it, it's like bright purple. And he had gold rims.
Gold rims? Come on.
Like that, like racing gold, not like wire rims.
But still, gold.
They look good. With the car, they looked good. She's totally judging. Alright. We do have the fan in here going. And it's a slightly warmer day, so stuff's drying pretty quick. And this is like, kind of sucks it in. So. Puff, puff, pass. Yeah, oh yeah. I've been smoking these vape carts, man. I don't know if you guys have these where you're at, but here in Colorado it's legal. And these vape carts are nice. Yeah. The channel is long gone from being PG fucking anything, so and I don't got any kind of anything to worry about. I can do whatever I want now. So it's like, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna start layering in some white. Get all sidetracked. I'm gonna start layering in some white, and yeah, we're gonna kind of give everything a little bit more detail in the second pass, and then we're gonna come back. By then, all this purple will be nice and dry. We'll lay more purple, which will make this purple darker purple, and the areas where we laid white will be a nice light purple. But yeah, I'm gonna be busy painting. I'll try to keep looking over if you have a question or something. But yeah. Eventually we're gonna like after I do this pass with the white and layer in some purple, I'm probably just gonna cut in with some black, and that'll give us some nice way of adding like the Jesus Christ, I can't think of the fucking lines. I can't think of the word now. The fucking Jesus, I can't think of the word. I just had it. Now I can't think of it. These lines. The fucking whatever. Anyway, we'll get those in there. Yeah, we'll get it all. I'm in BC, Canada. It's all legal. Hell yeah. What's up, Scarab? How's it going? Still can't think of the name. Let me go get the white. The rigging. How often do you airbrush to be this good? I airbrush every single day. Some days a little too long. It's like we're at the market Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 9 to 5. Some days I'm literally airbrushing from the day I open, from the time I open to the time I close. Not every day, but some days. And then during the week, we have fun stuff like this to airbrush. And so, yeah, the hours add up. One day, I mean, you could do it today. This could be you doing this. So, get the ship in there. My compressor ain't even good enough. I remember when I used to have excuses too. One day I just decided, you know what, instead of these excuses, I'm going to do something about it. Oh, my compressor's not good enough. I'm going to book in another one. Oh, I need to practice. I will purchase the shit out of this one. Practice every fucking day. I was just messing with you, but like, nah, yeah. Upgrade, man. Never be afraid to spend on your tools. So if you need a compressor, like the compressor is not just for airbrushing. You can use it for lots of stuff. So you heard it here first. Go get yourself a nice new compressor, okay? How old were you when you stopped making excuses? I was like 13. Since I was young, yep. One way to quit. What's up, Chris? What's up, Dave the Bug Gregory? The Bug. You've heard of Ant-Man. Now meet the bug. Corvette hood liner, yes sir. Looking great. Right on. Thank you. Black and white or full color? No, we're doing white, black, and purple. $40.50 as a top coat finish? Yeah, probably. The satin. What is the satin? I think it's $40.51. Because the $40.50 just makes these little fibers like too shiny. What does that look like up there? Oh yeah, that looked good. Just working my way around. Do you have my Jack Daniels bottle? Your spray bottle? Yeah, we use it. I just had it the other day. I think it's out of the garage. It's still a water bottle. But yeah, I used it just the other day when I was out there messing on my truck. That's funny because now you call it a Jack Daniels bottle. Last year, I'm getting ready to bring that one home. What? When I had that little spray bottle up on the table, I did have somebody think that it was actually a bottle of whiskey, which I thought was funny. I like these little ones right here. Well, I guess I'll ask again. How's everybody doing? Now that there's actually people here, how's everybody doing? Everybody ready for summer? I'm fucking ready for summer, man. I'm tired of this cold. Living. The weather's slowly getting better here. Nice. You just can't seem to get it. And just can't seem to get it together for airbrush season. Yeah. Luckily, our weekends have been kind of holding up. We haven't had any weekend where it's just been like completely rainy or anything like that. Like a blowout day. So I didn't know that that's just luck. Because here in Colorado, man, that weather shifts anybody in this minute. You get snow, you get a bright sunny day, and you'll get a freaking thunderstorm all on the same day. And you'll be like, how did that happen? I don't even know. When I woke up this morning, it was raining, and then I got somewhere, and the clouds cleared out, and the sun was out. It was beautiful. And then I went somewhere for dinner, and it started snowing.
Which mic are you using?
This one? Does it sound like trash or what?
It's kind of not very good. Nobody has said anything. Maybe it's my phone, but I don't know. Didn't you buy wireless mics?
Should I try one of them?
Yeah.
But it's...
You're almost done anyway. Huh?
No, I'm not almost done. I have a lot to go, but I'm not using the phone. I'm using the laptop.
Well, I don't know. Ask them. Maybe it's my phone.
Does the mic sound okay? You guys good with the mic? They heard you. Chris says hi.
Hi. Well, I don't know. Look at the mic when you're talking.
It goes really high. I see it. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Maybe I'm just too close. Let me just turn it down. There you go. Let me know if that sounds a little better, guys. So yeah, that's the thing about the whole mobile setup. It's like I'm wondering how much do I have to take. I'm thinking I just plug in this microphone. see how else I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have to figure out a freaking microphone. That's all it is, because if this one doesn't work, it ain't gonna sound any better at the market with the music and everything. So. Part of me is also thinking that at the market.
It's better as long as you are like looking like.
Yeah, I turned it down. Do I need to turn it down a little bit more?
No, I think it fixed it.
I'm just gonna turn it a little bit more, just so it doesn't go in the red.
Because like when
I'm facing this way, it's fine.
Yeah, when you're like trying to talk, they can't hear you.
Oh, can they hear me still though if I'm doing it now?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sometimes the airbrush is a bit much. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about the airbrush sound.
No, I'm talking about you.
Yeah, she's talking about my voice. She hates my voice. So.
Oh my god.
But yeah, airbrush season has been interesting so far. Man, I'll just say it. The market we work at is like, well, it was like 90% Latinos that would go out there every weekend. Now, I would say the ratio is still pretty high. I would still say like 60% Latino people. But there's definitely a lot of people missing. Or like not out shopping like they normally would be. So yeah, it's a whole different environment this year. We've talked to a lot of the vendors, and some of them are having a real bad time right now. Real bad time. So there's that. Yeah, it's the whole crazy thing of you don't realize how much something matters until it happens, and then you realize all the trickle down things that happen from something so simple, and that seems like it wouldn't do much, but then you see all the effects of it on normal people, right? Like most of the people out there have small businesses. And even on the market itself, the market that we work at, the Mile High Flea Market, it's owned by a big corporation that owns like 15 different flea markets across the U.S. And even them, you could see them having to make changes, even though they're still doing some upgrades at our market, which is nice. So you can see them having to make some employment changes just because the numbers are down. So where we work at, where I have my little booth, they charge to get in, right? It's not free. So the way the market makes its money is that they charge to get in, then they run all the food booths, and they also run all the rides, right? So you're not allowed to sell food in there. You're not allowed to have any kind of rides that would pertain to kids or anything like that. But this year, the numbers, you can tell the numbers have been down because you know, there's not as many employees going around. The market is cutting back on the hours on some of the times of like the food, some of the food they sell and stuff like that. Yeah, but it's also hard to tell because it's still not technically summer, right? So like, I don't want to count all my horses yet and say that it's really bad. But if I had to judge by right now, it's pretty damn bad. For some people, it's worse than others. Like I said, we've been fortunate enough that we're still kind of cranking away, and yeah. But like anybody that sells like construction equipment, the construction gear, the construction tools, even the guy that sells the gloves, they're having a really hard time because the construction sector was hit really bad. Not just tariffs are going to cause layoffs on that as well because there's not as much construction going to be happening, but also just in general, the amount of workers that just decide they ain't going to go to work no more because they're scared of all Mr. Iceman. So, yeah, it's a whole different vibe. We're getting by, but you can see on the desperation on some of the people that have been there for a while and some of the people that are like really, really depending on it. And it is kind of sad to see. The last time I seen this kind of looks on people's faces was when the housing market crash of 2008 or whatever, when Bush was in office. And yeah, talking to the glove guy, he said his numbers are at about like where they were around COVID. Mind you, during COVID, this market shut down for about 6 months. So that lets you know something. Again, we've been lucky enough that we get by. And yeah, there's plenty of vendors that are just, they're not too affected by it. Most of everybody is affected in some way, obviously. Like we have to buy shirts, right? They're not made in America, unfortunately. But
Look at the mic when you're talking.
Yeah. Well, now you can't hear me if I'm not looking at the mic?
It's mixed in with the air. You're talking.
Oh, okay. Jesus. Okay, director, sorry. But yeah, it's pretty sad. For some people, yeah. Not the Barry White. Can't go there. I use my phone to live video and the laptop to see comments. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it gets a little bit better during the summer. Yeah, some of the vendors, like the Chinese people, I don't even know how to describe the look that they got going. But if I had to describe it in one word, it would be tired. They just look like they're just tired, man. People that sell toys, all that stuff. I used to remember going out there as a kid, 16, 17, setting up. And everybody was like happy to be out there, and everybody was like ready to make some money. Yeah, if she screams out, I'm in trouble. Yeah, so this is a different vibe. That's all it is. And the glove guy he put it this way, not me. The flea market became more. Why? which I don't really agree with because it does. There's not really more white people than normal walking around. It's the same amount. What really is that all my Latin people are missing, or as Jess calls them, the regulars. But yeah, hopefully y'all are doing good. Hopefully y'all got yourself one of them new America First jobs. You know, one of those manufacturing jobs that's supposed to be coming back.
Hey.
I hope y'all got yourself a good one. 100K a year, you know, making the iPhones.
You know what I was thinking?
What?
You know, last year we had a bunch of Lucas Mexican dudes. This year it hasn't been one.
We did the hat this weekend. That's the only one.
And that guy's a tattoo artist and stuff. Like,
yeah, and he wasn't the normal thuggish ruggish.
no,
Like
he was like white dude.
He was like Mexican bum,
white.
Mexican slums. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah. But yeah, we haven't had any other cholo like a cholo guys. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We haven't had any other slickbacks or anything.
Where was it?
El Salvador. You're a dork. I've tried to picture this hood, the hood on this Corvette. It's a C5 Corvette, so it's like whatever year range the C5 is. I didn't ask him the year. And this guy actually got my info from the shark liner we did a while back. So that shark liner's still bringing in customers, man. This is like the 6th or 7th customer that's come in from that shark hood liner. From that shark hood liner specifically. I've done a lot of these, but from that shark hood liner specifically. Yeah, and then speaking of this market, the place that owns it, so me and Jeff are thinking that maybe in the winter, but probably for sure next year. I'm not sure 100% about the winter yet, but for sure next year, we want to do a circuit using these markets that this place owns. And they're all the way from California to, I mean, no, is it? No, it's Arizona, all the way to Florida. And then I think a little bit north of Florida, there's one or two. And, yeah, we want to go around and do some airbrushing in all these places. Check them out and travel. And, yeah, if you wanted to get yourself a... There's one in Cali? Yeah, so we would be able to check out and hang out with you guys while we're in those areas. So if you want to get yourself a shirt, that's a sure way to do it. But that way we could visit with some of you guys, and then also travel and visit some different places. Yeah.
Spaghetti and cornbread. That's what I give her my blue one. Chris said he's gonna come hang out.
I'll have to bring a Puerto Rican flavor. Yep.
I totally gotta wait for Chris to come here this week. No. Go save my parents.
Right.
My mom's so sad. No way to get around.
Did you talk to somebody about the truck at least?
No, I just picked up tomorrow. And then they're gonna tow them to an RV place. But it's $800 to stay for 6 nights.
6 nights?
The RV place.
You can't find a good one?
I don't know. But you have to have an RV spot. If you have water and electric.
Yeah.
But
I
think that's probably the closest one to them. Because they're going to charge her for the towing too. They're going to tow the trailer to this place.
Oh, she didn't want to just rent the... I think she should have just rented the truck.
I just need to check the truck and see what's wrong with it first. I hope it's not the transmission.
Yeah, I hope it's some easier fix. dry.
Oh my god. Violet says, always be kind. Unlike that one red-shirted guy at the Mile High Flea Market who was fighting and had a knife that I saw while in the car. Don't be like the guy in the red shirt.
What?
Put it in her slideshow.
What? What does it say?
Always be kind to the Spanish people. Unlike that one red-shirted guy at the Mile High Flea Market who was fighting and had a knife that I saw whilst in the car. Don't end up like the red-shirted guy. He was probably arrested because he had a knife.
Wow.
She sees everything.
Yeah, I forgot she was in the truck for that. That guy's a dumbass, though. He was probably being arrested. So yeah, we seen a fight on Sunday. So on Sunday, we had somebody order a shirt. At the very end of the day, and we couldn't find it. They did not come back to the shirt. We closed up. We're like, what the hell? We're waiting around. They're like, maybe they'll walk up. So then finally we're like, you know what? Let's just drive around and see if we see them walking around. the flea market, you know, once everything's closed, it's like, you know, it's easy to spot people. So we're driving around in the truck, and we're just basically going back to where our spot is, and we see two guys arguing. I didn't even really think much of it, but literally as we're crossing, like we're driving by and they're like crossing our window path. We start hearing them get really rowdy. Oh yeah, no, do something, do something.
They almost hit the truck.
Yeah, they almost hit the truck, and then the one guy, I was looking, I was like, what the hell's going on? And the fucking one guy gets in the other guy's face, you know, do something, and then he finally fucking touched him, you know, put his hands on him. The other guy just said, whack with his fucking head, man, right in the dude's face. Dude fucking just falling back, and yeah. Whole fight breaks out. Well, needless to say, the guy that was being real aggressive ended up on the floor.
Why? 3 times.
Oh, it was once. They never let him back up. Once he was on the floor, he was trying to get up, but he couldn't get up. They were just holding him down. But then finally, I was like, okay, let him go, let him go. He tries to get up with a knife in his fucking hands, and yeah, by then the security and everybody's pulling up, so it's like, hey, put the knife away, whatever. But yeah, I just got back in the truck and drove off. But yeah, fucking, I don't know what the hell they were fighting about.
I guess why would you know?
Yeah, and well, anyway, when this all happened, I jump out the truck because I'm like, oh, they're about to stomp this guy out, right? So I fucking get out and like, whatever they're fighting about, it ain't worth killing somebody over or something. And so I get out of the truck and I'm like, hey, that's enough. Let him go. So the guy on the ground, he just did not want to take the loss. That's all it was. So he kept trying to get back up. And he was trying to kick him from the ground. Like, yeah. The guy gave him like a good 3-piece though. Like he fucking gave him that headbutt and then like plop plop. And then it was really good, like right across the cheeks. You heard everybody heard plop, like a nice smack right across the fucking cheeks, and the guy went down. Yeah, and after that they were just holding him down. I was like, hey, that's enough, you know, try to let him back up. And then they're like, okay, cool. Then trying to let him back up. The dude starts trying to kick him and shit. So of course they like fucking hold him back down. And then they're gonna let him back up again, right? And fucking sure enough, he gets up, he fucking pulls out a knife. But then the security guards and everybody rolled up to him. Yeah. You know, when I seen the knife though, I was like, man, I'm 2 steps away from my truck. Like I hope this grab my gun right now, bro. I'm not even involved in this shit. But like, what the fuck? But yeah, the guy just did not want to take the loss, and yeah, even when he was on the ground, and I almost guarantee it was something that was so stupid. Never a dull moment. Yeah, pretty much. It's once I got in the truck, I was laughing. This guy's, he's a fucking idiot. Like, on the ground, trying to kick his way up, and it's just like, dude. All right, McClung, we'll see you later. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I really don't know what they did to the guy or what, but he was really upset. I'm also just glad that the security and the sheriff and everybody showed up right when they did, because if they wouldn't have, if he would have started swinging that knife around, he probably would have ended up shot, and I'd probably been in jail right now. I don't know how well you guys can see this rose, but this looks really good. Looks very nice. I approve. All the assholes walking around guns. Yep. I personally don't walk around with mine, but I keep it close by at all times. Yeah. Better to have it and not need it than end up needing it and not having it. I love you, police. I love you. But y'all never seem to be around when shit is actually going down. Y'all show up after the fact. Yeah. I can just imagine New York, man. The level of craziness you probably have to deal with is like probably off the charts. And I really think cities just do that just because I don't think people are supposed to live like that, man. And I think that's why cities have so much issues. And it always seems like the bigger they get, the more shit fucking goes awry. And it's literally just a supply and demand issue, right? Like you can only have so many fucking cops per fucking area. There can't be cops everywhere. So eventually some shit starts slipping through. And that's what happens. And then the people being in the city become restless. So yeah, I don't know. Come on, Mike, donut breaks, man. Not even. No, I'm good on the donuts, man. My wife already. She'd be stocking the house with too many sweets, bro. Look at me. Where's the angle at? Try to get the worst possible angle. I know I'm all dirty from wet sanding earlier, but I'm trying to find the angle. I'm trying to stick out. Look at that belly, bro. I'm fucking out there, man.
All right, sir. Nobody said you gotta eat them.
Oh, yeah, right.
That you eat them.
Okay, because then you get a sad face if you hand it to me and I don't eat it.
If I make it myself, yeah.
Exactly. You went on a spree there where like every 3 days you were baking cookies.
So I didn't buy any. I put out my safety.
Did you guys just hear her reasoning? I was baking cookies every 3 days, so I didn't buy any.
Why do I have to bake 3 days of cookies? Because somebody ate them all.
That's not true. I did not eat them all. Ow, my leg. Oh, that's not good. Oh, 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 Jesus.
I'm looking at Shein, and it says on its tariffs are included in the price. You'll never pay extra at delivery.
Yeah, but is the price higher?
Yeah, for some stuff it is, but even like the nails, they're still $1. But like the outfits, yeah, they're definitely more expensive.
Yeah, but the
Which
nails,
makes me sad.
the nails could be $1 because they could have shipped like 2 freaking things load of nails, and that's gonna last them for like all year.
But it makes me sad that clothes are more expensive now.
Or it could be one of the things they lose on because people just add nails or go on there to shop for nails, and then they end up adding other shit onto their cart besides nails. those snacks are my life. Just having to eat them all. No, she's like, babe, come try these. Come here, and then she'll bring me a big old glass of milk with freaking like 5 cookies, and be like, here you go, babe. I made these for you. They are bomb cookies. I'm not complaining about the taste.
I'm a great baker when I want to be. Go away. Oh, yeah, you can cost a lot more now.
How does that song go, babe?
So,
This is America. You gotta pay now. Shit is expensive.
That's Trump's new slogan. Instead of Make America Great, it's like, Make America Pay. Fucking ass.
We will tax the poor to give a tax cut to the rich. Typical Republican play. Oh shit. And nobody's seen it coming. I'm such a ninja. You see how I played the economy? Nobody's seen it coming.
Stop! You guys are pain. It's not 7 o'clock yet.
Party on Thursday should be interesting.
Party.
Well, we've never done a party on a Steven. Perfect logic.
Found the perfect thing to put on a shirt for me. I just gotta buy a shirt. But
Little Miss can't remember shit.
what are you doing? How are you chasing? Bomb squad at Wells Fargo. Multiple unmarked vehicles and sheriff's vehicles surrounding the building. Downtown!
Really?
Yeah!
They still call it the Wells Fargo?
Well, that's what everybody knows it as. But that was an hour ago. I wonder if whatever's happening is still happening. Door's locked, Jonathan. You can't get in. Oh, it's a baking video. It looks amazing. It's bread. Boy, Go lay down. He's trying to steal something off her desk. You have to highlight the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to use the nose without you.
Alright guys, it's dinner time for me. If you want to see this piece and other finished pieces that I've done, please go and follow me. The link's down below here in the description. Go follow me on Facebook, Instagram. You'll see the finished pictures of this. You might even see a finished picture of it on the car. But before we go, I'll give you guys a couple close-ups. Look at this rose right here for a second. Look at that. Look at that beautiful rose. And I'll give you guys a sneak peek of the boat. There you go. And that way I could go and snack some dinner. And you guys could go and follow me if you want to see the finished piece. Again, the links are down below, right down there in the description. And we'll see you guys in the next video. The internet held up. We'll probably be back tomorrow on that fender I was telling you about. And then we'll be back on the weekend with some more t-shirts. Thank you guys all for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. And we'll see you guys next time. Later, everybody. Peace out.